الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا.
Why does that make it true, though?
Because all of the other ones showed to be incoherent and logically contradictory.
What does that have to do with the religion itself, though?
And it doesn't. It has to do with logic and reason and holding the most reasonable worldview.
Why would you choose a religion based on logic and reason? The whole point of the religion is that you have blind faith in something.
Yeah, but that's not my belief. So, I mean, you can attack somebody else's, but if you want to talk about mine, then you're going to have to get with the program.
Get with what program exactly?
Logic and reason.
I have both of those.
Okay, cool. So then we should have a fun time.
Okay, so why exactly do you believe in, what is it? Islamic? I forgot what it's called.
Wow.
Islam.
Yeah,
I know that's where it's.
He's thinking about the word Allah.
No, doesn't that mean God in your language?
Yeah, that's God.
Why do you praise Allah?
Why do I praise Allah? Because he is the.
Doesn't tell me why you praise him. You're saying what.
I didn't even answer the question yet.
You said he. You say he is.
I literally said
automatically tells me you're not going to give me an answer.
So if you're not interested in talking and interested in staying,
no, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to give me a description on him, then I'm not.
You're going to be shouting in a minute.
Yeah, I know he's gonna completely overtalk me when I'm giving him coherent answers. So I could already tell he's a bull in a china shop. He doesn't want to have a decent conversation. But that's fine. I can play that game too. So the reason why I believe is because, or you asked me why I believe in Allah, because Allah is the causal principle, the necessary being in a contingent world that has intelligence and that used his free will to choose to actualize the universe in which we live in.
How do you know that?
Exactly.
I don't know that.
Why do you suspect that?
Because I'm convinced of it. Can we choose what we're convinced of?
Why?
I don't know why. Can we choose what we're convinced of?
Well, then
I think so, but I'd be
praising.
So if I'm convinced of it, huh?
You're praising a God that you don't know why you're praising him. So
no, I never said that. Him. I never said that. Don't straw man me.
I know what you're.
That's not what I said. And I'm literally recording this right now, so I could post this online.
Why does you record? Like, I don't care if you record this.
Good, good. So just make sure you're representing me properly, because we can go back and I can make a complete fool of you afterwards. So make sure you got you make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's.
Don't know exactly
what that means.
I know what it means. But
okay. Okay.
Confused. What I'm asking you is, you told me the reason that you like Allah, but why do you think that he did that? Why do you think he did those things? Like, do you have proof that he did those things you're speaking of?
I never said that he did anything yet. I said he's the causal principle of the universe. You
said he used his.
Okay, so he used his free will to create the universe. Yeah. Do you want to know why I think those things? Is that what you're trying to ask?
That's what I've been asking this whole time.
I mean, you could just ask that question instead of.
That's what I asked.
That's not, like I said, I have this recorded.
I literally asked, why do you?
That's fine. That's fine. You can suspect that you said that. We can go forward from there. So I start off with studying epistemology. Do you believe that we can have beliefs without empirical evidence?
Not necessarily, but.
Okay. Okay, so do you believe that you are you and not something else?
Yes.
Okay, what's your demonstrable evidence for that?
What do you mean?
I'm asking for demonstrable evidence on
how you know.
You're
asking me why I'm me.
Yeah, why you hold the law of identity.
I don't know, because I was born into this world. When I was born, I was given an identity.
Yeah, so when you were born, you were given an identity. How do you know that you are you and not something else?
Because I am a human, and humans aren't stupid enough to not know what they are.
You're already begging the question because you started it off with I, so you're already presupposing that you are you. How do you know before presupposing that you are you with demonstrable evidence?
What the? I'm so confused with you. You're asking me why I'm me.
Philosophy and epistemology.
You're asking me why I'm me.
Yeah, no. I asked you how you know you are you with demonstrable evidence alone.
As I can think, therefore I am.
You just started with the word I. That's begging the question. You're starting with your conclusion and your reasoning.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is some crazy shit,
I'm starting with
bro.
the claim. I'm claiming that I am me.
Bro,
you're so stupid.
Just some backstory. I was a hard atheist YouTube.
I don't care what your backstory is.
Shut up. 5 months ago, I was a hard atheist YouTuber. Okay, so I know how this works. I know how stupid religious people can be.
Channel, bro?
So I'm going to bring you something else that you've never heard.
No, but
before.
what is it? What is it though?
What is what?
Give me hard evidence that you are an atheist.
I don't need to give you hard evidence. I don't believe.
Then I don't need to give you hard evidence that I am me.
Well, this is where you just back into your safe space. This is what atheists do.
Backing in. I'm just saying that this fucking argument is pointless.
Yeah, no.
You're asking me why I'm me. What?
I'll wait. Let me know when you're done.
Law of logic, law of identity.
No, It's not the law of logic. The classical law of logic consists of the law of identity, non-contradiction, and excluded middle. I'm asking Scythe specifically.
You're arguing that I'm not me.
What I'm doing is I'm showing you that you can hold reasonable beliefs without empirical evidence. I know you're not getting.
I never said that you couldn't.
You literally said. I got it recorded. Bro.
I said.
Can you hold reasonable beliefs? I said specifically,
instead of getting ahead of yourself.
I said specifically, can you hold reasonable beliefs without empirical evidence? And you said no.
Scythe, honestly, you're stepping in about 2 decent-sized landmines.
Okay. Maybe I said that.
Do we want to change that? I'd be more than happy. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I do believe that it is possible to make a belief without empirical evidence, but I myself probably, when it comes to religion, I do not like to.
Okay, that's fine. We're not talking about religion right now. We're just simply talking about epistemology.
Okay, can you explain to me how you know you are you? Because that'll give me an understanding.
Because I
presuppose
the law of identity as an axiom. Because I have no way to reason to it.
Let me help you out, Scythe. Just grant that you don't know it and see where the conversation goes.
Exactly. I'm confused what he's even asking me. I don't know. How do I know I'm me? What kind of question is this?
How do you know you're you and not something else? It's a pretty simple question. I mean, but just...
Hey, look, how do I not know I'm me and I'm not something else? Because if I was something else, I'm pretty sure I would know, because...
No, you wouldn't exist. No, you wouldn't exist because you would be a true contradiction. And true contradictions don't actualize in reality. Are you lost?
I'm just not going to talk to you. I'm confused.
Okay.
You're asking me something that doesn't make any sense.
No, actually, Ethernet, am I making sense right now?
Yeah, no, I know, I see exactly what you're saying. Is totally. The one thing I do have a question about, the last thing you said is, under the standard laws of logic, nothing can exist that's contradictory, right?
Yeah, for me, that's a starting investigatory point. To where if something is logically contradictory internally, then I automatically dismiss it from existing.
And how are you able to come to that conclusion without using logic?
I presuppose logic.
With logic.
Can you answer?
What do you mean with logic? No, there is nothing to. Okay, so let me give you guys a rundown of what an axiom is.
Sounds quite
an axiom is axiom is a belief that you hold without reasoning to it. There's literally no way to reason to it, so I can't use reason.
Yeah, logical reasoning.
No, yeah, but I don't use. Hold on.
Use logic now.
You already said that you were drowning in the ocean right now when it comes to this stuff. Let me talk to Ilmatic. You already said you had no clue what we were talking about, so just sit back and listen.
No, it's not that. I'm just confused on what you're asking me.
Okay, so I was asking you if you were you and also not you. Are you a contradiction?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't care about what's going on. Somebody called a mod.
Well, yes. It was Illmatic. It was me. I was getting a little crazy in here, wondering if you wanted to just if you had time to step in and just kind of make sure everything goes smooth.
Yeah, what's going on?
He's rambling on about something that has nothing to do with what I fucking asked.
Ethernet.
No, he's not.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I know he's rambling, and I'm confused on how this.
Sometimes people think others are rambling when they don't even understand what they're talking about.
Oh God! Start that. Don't start fucking insulting people's intelligence.
He literally said that he had no clue what the conversation was about. So I'm not insulting him.
I literally said I don't know what you're asking me. I never said I didn't know what you guys.
So specifically, what I was asking you, Scythe, is if you can hold rational beliefs without empirical evidence.
I'll be back. Call me if you need me.
Okay.
Okay. So, Khalil, can I call you Khalil?
Absolutely.
When you presuppose the laws of logic, are you talking about the language or the patterns that the laws describe?
I'm talking about everything within the law of logic in its entirety.
So the language, the conceptual component of it, and the thing it describes.
Well, no, not the thing that it describes. Well, the thing that it's describing is outside of the law itself. The law is just expressed upon the subject.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. So I was simply just asking you. I went down this route because when I did ask you, can you hold reasonable beliefs without empirical evidence? You said no. Now I understand that you did say that you would rephrase and change your mind on that, and I'm totally cool with that. We can hold reasonable beliefs without empirical evidence because there are things that we must presuppose, like the laws of logic, like causation, what else? There's other things that every human being must presuppose universally at a fundamental level, because we literally have no way to prove it or demonstrate it or even provide an argument for it without begging the question and using the conclusion within the premises.
Yeah, okay, so the first two questions that, sorry, I'll let you go after I just put this in, but first two questions he asked you, your answers to, I mean, honestly, they're big landmines, and they really didn't need to be answered that way, but you're free to work through that and just proceed. I'm kind of interested to hear
I was just really confused on why and what he was asking me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we went from talking about your religion, Khalil, to completely turning the subject.
Well, no, you asked me why I believe in my God, so I figured I'd start off when I was an atheist and go through all of the steps that got me to Allah. Are you interested in that?
Okay.